Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to make another aromatherapy burner, candle holder or something like that. And today I want to make it in a Monstera leaf shape because I already made an aromatherapy burner before. But this one is a request from my mom for her birthday. So mom, don't watch this because it's not her birthday yet. I'm going to use this jar. This is actually my painting jar that I usually use for my paint water brush washer, and I'm going to cover it the bottom using this aluminum foil to give it some shape so that the candle holder is not just straight cylinder but has some thickness there. I'm going to cover them all. And then I'm going to cover this all using cling wrap so the clay can come off easily later and it's not hard to pull it off this jar and aluminum foil. Okay, for this project I'm going to use das air dry clay. I also used it in my previous candle holder aromatherapy burner video, and I'm using this because it doesn't melt and it doesn't burn, but of course you shouldn't put direct fire on it because this is actually paper clay, so I'm pretty sure it will burn if you put the fire direct on this, but that's not what we're gonna do. Okay, now using my rolling pin I'm gonna roll out this clay into this kind of shape, and then I'm going to create the leaves using a wire. It's easier to use a wire to cut this clay. You can also use like a paper clip and then just cut it using that. Okay. Yep. And then I'm going to cut out the Monstera shape, so like this. All right. Okay, now we have our Monstera leaf shape, and what I'm going to do next is using some water. Oh, no. I'm going to smoothen out all the edges of the leaf so it's nice and flat, but you can also skip this process because after it dries you can always sand down the edges and then create a smooth appearance. I'm gonna lift this leaf and then I'm putting it on the base shape just like this. And then by attaching the leaves, I'm trying to overlap them at some points like this, and then like really press them down together using some water to combine them, because at that point that will be their connection points where they get strength from, so they can build structure. So yeah, just use some water, try to combine them as best as you can so they don't fall off. So now I have 4 leaves combined together on this shape on this jar, and for the middle I'm just going to use a scrap piece of clay and then push it all together so they have a nice bottom combined well. Then smooth them all out just so they don't fall apart after it dries. I'm done with this. I'm going to let it dry, and after this the top of this clay is already a little bit firm and not flimsy anymore. I'm going to pull out, like open this one and then pull out the glass jar and then pull out the aluminum foil so it doesn't break. And I will see you after the candle holder is dried. Okay, now the piece is dried and this formed a little bit, but during the drying process, as you can see, this is not a round circle anymore. It's kind of oval, but it's okay. But yeah, also I want to tell you that it did break after drying, as you can see here, and it had some cracks between the leaves, and I fixed it using white glue, so I glued it together again. So I'm just want to be real with you guys that this kind of project's not always going smooth. Sometimes there are some things and they break or something like that, but it's fixable, and I will always, like, you know, fix it and then go on with the work. So now, as you can see here, are very rough edges, and I'm going to sand them down and make them clean and smooth.
Hi, this is me while editing. I just realized that I forgot to record when I make the lines for the leaves, the leaf texture. So I'm just wanna hop in real quick and explain that I just made this lines using the wire so it have a leaf texture.
Now, after sanding down everything so it looks the way I want it, I'm going to wipe the dust off using a wet wipe so that there's no paper clay dust anymore, and it, because the dust can prevent the paint from sticking onto the surface, so this is a very important step. And then also I'm gonna cover the whole thing using my DIY gesso or any gesso you have at home. This is a very important step too, because in a previous project I skipped the process of gessoing the piece, and it ends up that the clay and that the paint peeled off. If you're using Das air dry clay, cold porcelain clay usually don't have the problem with peeling off, but this clay, yeah, you need to do the steps. Okay, now the piece is dried, the gesso is dried, and I'm going to, so the plan is I want to paint the leaves in a bright green color, and my idea is so that the green can pop even better. I want to spray paint the inside of this with black spray paint so it have a good contrast, and hopefully it makes the green pops and looks better. Okay, I already spray painted this, and I decided to spray paint the bottom as well because I think it makes it look more finished. And now I'm going to paint the leaves using this bright green. Okay, I'm done with all the painting, making all the shadows. So it looks like Monstera leaves, I hope. And after it's fully dried, I'm going to varnish it using clear varnish so it looks more finished and protected. And then I'm going to try to burn aromatherapy and a candle in here. Okay, here is the piece, the candle holder or aromatherapy burner, all done. It's fully varnished, but I didn't varnish the inside because it's already spray painted, so I think it's enough to protect the piece. Yeah, I'm quite happy how it turns out. I really like the look of the Monstera leaves more than I thought I would. And yeah, now we're gonna try it out. So I have this kind of bowl. I don't know what they actually are for, but I find it very convenient that they have this dent, so it makes the candle closer to the bottom of the bowl and get more heat. And yeah, as you can see, it fits right in here. Now I'm gonna place the candle first. Just like this. Can you see it? So just placing it in the middle, putting this one on top of it, and then I'm filling it with some water, and of course I have to spill, because I always do that. A few drops of the aromatherapy oil, and we will wait until the fire heats up the water and the aromatherapy oil until the liquid will evaporate and spread a nice smell. Okay, sorry. I'm in the middle of taking the thumbnail picture, but I see that you can see the evaporation of the aromatherapy. You really can see the steam of the water. Can you see it? Because if you can see the steam, you can imagine how good it smells in this room right now. It's good. Okay. Oh my god, I don't think that you can see it. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can see it above the darker background. The steam. Sorry, I had to give you the close up and show it to you. Like literally, this candle holder, it works. Like, and this the shape of the bowl makes it easy for the candle to heat up the water. And look at that. You can literally see the steam. It's steaming and it smells perfect. It smells amazing. This is the perfect gift. If you have a mom, a grandma, an auntie, someone who loves aromatherapy, make them this one. This is special, it's personalized, and it's useful, and it smells so good. I mean, yeah. Okay, again, it smells very good. Of course, it depends on what aromatherapy oil you use, and you can choose your favorite aromatherapy oil. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!